For question 16.54, the KSP of iron 2 hydroxide is 1.8 times 10 to the minus 15. What is the pH, or what pH will a 0.4 molar iron 2 plus solution begin to show precipitation of iron 2 hydroxide? This is a good question because we have to kind of think about two things now. We're thinking about the solubility of iron 2 hydroxide as well as the pH that would be. So they give us the concentration of iron, and our expression would be iron 2 hydroxide would ionize to give us iron 2 plus and 2 hydroxides. So our KSP would be concentration of iron times the concentration of hydroxide squared. Because of the coefficient, 2 becomes an exponent. And in this case, we know KSP, we know the concentration of iron, so that would turn into 1.8 times 10 to the minus 15 equals my concentration of iron 0.4 molar times my concentration of hydroxide, which I want to find out. Basically, what is that concentration of hydroxide when this starts to precipitate from solution? So I'll divide both sides by 0.4, divide both sides by 0.4, and I get x squared equals 4.5 times 10 to the minus 15. Take the square root of both sides, and that would give us x equals 6.7 times 10 to the minus 8. Now remember, x is your concentration of hydroxide, and we are asked to find pH. So if I go and take the negative log of that concentration, that is not pH, that is POH. So POH is the negative log of hydroxide. So my POH of this solution would be the negative log of 6.7 times 10 to the minus 8. POH equals 7.17. So last but not least, pH plus POH equals 14. So my pH of this solution would equal 14 minus 7.17. So the pH of this solution, or the pH where iron 2 hydroxide would start precipitating from solution, would be approximately 6.8. And that's probably the mistake that many people would make, is going from the hydroxide concentration and knowing that, okay, negative log of that is not pH, that is POH. We have one more step, that's to find the pH of the solution using that value of the POH that we found. So hopefully that helps with question 54.